Greetings everyone and welcome to Clandestine Cabal. We have got our second DCnU speed round for this week, and I'm Jason, by the way.
And I'm Ben.
And we are just going to jump right in. Oh Lord.
This is me biting my tongue so I don't laugh.
Alright, first up we have Batwoman #1. A little late since they've been like advertising Batwoman #1 for like
so
ever. But this is totally worth the wait. J.H. Williams III is writing and doing art, and his art was like incredible in the Detective Comics run. Awesome, picking up right where it is, but still easy to get into. Love it, absolutely love it.
I am doing Red Lanterns by Peter Milligan. And if you saw our previous video, you know that we did Green Lantern already. And I thought that this was actually, I don't want to say vastly, but it was the superior Lantern book this week. It focused, and that is what this book is about. It focused mostly on Atrocitus, and it was really great to have like some backstory on him finally. That, I mean, it still involved the slaughter in Sector 666, but it was nice to get just what motivates this guy that is just the embodiment of rage. So it just made him a little less two-dimensional, and I really almost felt for this guy, and I really saw the direction that this book's going to go in, so I can't wait to read more.
Alright, Frankenstein, Agent of S.H.A.D.E. #1. This is pretty much, this is by Jeff Lemire. It's pretty much Hellboy, a DC Universe version of Hellboy, which I'm perfectly fine with because this is written so damn well. You've got the creature commandos that pretty much represent all of your old horror movie monsters, and I really like this. It's really fun if you enjoy stuff from Hellboy, or if you just like want to see a pretty cool book. This is a good one to check out.
I've got Demon Knights by Paul Cornell. I honestly thought that this was going to be just a throwaway title. Even though it was written by Paul Cornell, so I should have known better. But, oh, it was so good. I don't think that there is another book quite like this on the market. Maybe Thor. It's kind of got that old medieval mythological vibe to it. But just, there's so much going on in this book. There's so much like subtext and stuff if you like that kind of thing. The art is wonderful. It's just really good. Nothing quite like it on the market. So please just try it.
I liked it.
I'm sorry.
Next up we got Batman and Robin #1 by our favorite Green Lantern Corps team, Pete Tomasi and Pat Gleason. And it's fun. It's what we've been waiting for. We've got Bruce Wayne and Damian Wayne working together as Batman and Robin, father and son, and really emotional issue. A really emotional first issue because it's like about Bruce Wayne like trying to get Damian to see the importance of what happened to make him become Batman, and it's a kind of a slow start, but I believe that Pete Tomasi is building up to something really awesome. So definitely pick it up because it's Batman.
Okay. I've got Resurrection Man by Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning.
Marvel Cosmic.
Yeah, one of the best writing duos ever in comics. And I did some research on it because I have to say I knew absolutely nothing about Resurrection Man going in. And apparently they did a Resurrection Man previously in the 90s, and the premise is just so cool. It's a guy that has a different, every time he dies, he comes back and has a different power. And the issue had its flaws, and some of the dialogue was maybe kind of cheesy, but just the premise was done well, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. There's, you know, heaven and hell, and this guy that for some reason keeps coming back to life. So it's just really cool, and I kind of want to see where it goes from here. So I'm going to pick it up next month, and I think you should pick this up this month.
All right, we've got Deathstroke #1. Let's see how best to describe this. Deathstroke, we already know that Deathstroke is a badass. This just like pulls it over the top, and Deathstroke is just completely badass in this.
Did you say it was by Kyle Higgins?
It is by Kyle Higgins.
Who actually did the writing for Gates of Gotham. Just throwing that out there in case, another reason to get this.
But yeah, basically if you just want to see like a total badass book, like seeing Deathstroke just like wail on everybody, pick it up.
Alright, this is Superboy by Scott Lobdell. I honestly didn't know how I was going to feel about this. It was one of my favorites of the week.
This is like Batwing last week.
Yeah. Well, Jeff Lemire, who you should know by now, is a very good storyteller. And I loved his run on Superboy before the DC reboot. So this had a lot going against it. I have to say that I just really like the direction the guy went with. It's a side of Superboy we haven't really seen before.
Completely different take.
And it was just, they did a lot of really cool original stuff with it. So I'm going to give it another shot next month.
Okay, we've got Suicide Squad, a controversial title. Mostly because of Harley Quinn's appearance on the front, and this is coming from Adam Glass. I was pretty intrigued by it. I mean, I'm a big Deadshot fan, so he is on the team as he should be, and it kind of looks like they're going to try to combine elements of Suicide Squad, the old Suicide Squad, and the Secret Six that Gail Simone recently finished up, and it's a very interesting take. I might actually try to continue picking it up. And one thing I can say, Amanda Waller, for all of you who know Amanda Waller out there, let's just say she Jenny Craig'd her ass, and now she looks like freaking, what, Tyra Banks?
Yeah,
almost.
It was a little ridiculous.
Oh my god.
But otherwise good.
Yes.
Okay, I am doing Legion Lost by Fabian Nicieza. I honestly don't know how to say your name, Fabian, so please, if you're watching, because I know you are, please forgive me.
I just noticed the back of it has, like, He-Man Hot Wheels on it.
Oh, I think a bunch of them have.
That's
Superboy did too. Actually, it was just Superboy.
That's
so
incredible. They're apparently He-Man Hot Wheels now.
Yeah, and that's actually like the best thing I have to say about this comic is that it has He-Man on the back. I hate to say it because I hate saying bad things about people that I at least hope we're trying. This was a mess. I don't think Fabian got the memo about that this was a reboot. It made no sense going in, and he didn't bother explaining anything to me what was going on. So I just kind of looked at pictures and read words, and nothing made sense. So if you're a die-hard Legion fan, maybe you pick this up and give it a shot. Otherwise, I'd say just don't bother.
There is another Legion of Superhero books coming out. Legion of Superhero book coming out soon, and hopefully that'll like focus more on the core team and actually go somewhere. But that's not part of this show yet. Next up, I've got Grifter #1, a character that was brought in from Flashpoint, and let's just say for the first 10 pages, it seemed like I was reading about a lost episode of Lost that had some Sawyer deleted scenes in it. And then, like, after that, it just, like, kind of turned into, like, this boring story about this guy who has, like, what, multiple personalities? I mean, I'm still not even sure about, like, the premise of the story even after reading the first issue. It just did not grab my attention. So, not something that I would recommend.
I've got Mr. Terrific here by Eric Wallace. All I'm going to say is that it was okay. It had all the elements of a good comic in it. It had great art, which was probably the best thing about it. It had a good origin story for people that don't know who the world's third smartest man is. That was I made a joke about that earlier, but I don't know. I'm probably not going to pick it up, but that's me. If you should try it and see if you like it, and maybe you will. So give it a shot.
I honestly think he does like a whole lot better as part of the Justice Society, but I mean that's an opinion of mine. But anyway, so that was our DC DCnU speed round, and we will see you guys next week. Don't forget to check out our main video where we have a special guest star. And next week, what have we got coming? We've got Batman,
and Wonder Woman, and Nightwing,
and Jonah Hex.
All
right. Oh, I'm excited about Jonah Hex.
Oh, I'm going to give it a shot too, obviously, because I'm reviewing it.
Oh, shot! Anyway, have a great week, guys. Pick up some comics.